How's it going, guys? Alpha here, bringing you my Week 1 NPL Season 3 battle. That was really weirded wordly. Our NPL Season 3 Week 1 battle. And this week we take on Ben, aka Infernus Gaming, and his Los Angeles Gogoats. As has been the tradition over the first two seasons of the NPL, we take each other on in the first week and the last week. So we stuck with that. First season of the NPL, I went 1-1 or 0-2 against Ben. Last season I went 2-0, so we have a very, very close record in our career against each other. At 2-2 with I think I have like a +1 differential in those games or something like that. It's kind of crazy. So it's always a really good match when I play Ben. And this week we take him on to kick off the season. And if you saw my team builder, he has an interesting squad. It's led by the likes of Tapu Koko, Landorus T, and Mega Blastoise. I'm gonna adjust my camera here real quick. Anyways, the kind of lead a squad. He's also got, as you can see, Ferrothorn, Alolan Sandslash, Incineroar, Dragology, Shuckle, Tangela, Alolan Ninetales, and something else, but I can't remember what. I think is that 11? I don't know. Oh, and Lucario. That's the other one. I was very surprised when I saw his team did not see the Dragology, and what that meant was that he didn't really, other than winning a speed tie with Tapu Koko, he didn't have a check to my Special Crobat, so that was really good to know right off the bat. I also liked not seeing the dual 4 times weak to fire, which also helped Crobat, but also helped Victini. His only switch-ins to a V-Create are Incineroar and Blastoise, and a defensive Landorus. Well, I guess pretty much any Landorus after the speed drop, because you're not going to Oko Landorus, I don't think, with V-Create. But, so I've been going over this match in my head all week, and I knew right off the bat I wanted to lead with Mamoswine to start this match, because I wanted to get rocks up ASAP. And I was kind of expecting the same from him, so I was almost expecting a Landorus lead, but the thing I've noticed about how Ben played his Landorus last season, which he had, it was actually the kill leader last season, he likes to play it very offensively, he likes to scarf it, he likes to do lots of damage with his Landorus. So I wasn't entirely... I was expecting rocks on Landorus, but I wasn't. But I saw Ferrothorn, and it was pretty obvious that was probably going to be his rocker. But anyways, let's just kind of get into it. So I do indeed, I'm going to turn this down real quick because I know I'm not going to keep up with it. I do lead my Mamoswine as he leads his Ferrothorn, confirming, and this play is kind of important because right off the bat, if he gyro balls me, he kills me. If he goes for rocks, he gets his rocks up. I'm clicking rocks regardless because it does really suck to lose Mamoswine here, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to lead, click Stealth Rocks here, and actually let me pull the calc up to make sure, because I'm pretty sure he was max Spadef, max HP. A Gyro Ball base, yeah, it would have killed me. There's no two ways about it. A Gyro Ball would have killed me. I had a 7% chance to live. But anyways, that just probably pulled up right in the screen, didn't it? What was that? Was that Showdown? I think that was Showdown. Anyways, so yeah. Took a while to make this play because there was nothing I could do to do enough damage to, like, hey, I could flinch it with Icicle Crash, and that's about it. So I click Stealth Rocks because I don't want to switch anything into a Gyro Ball either. The only thing that wants to take a Gyro Ball is my Gastrodon, and I don't know if he's packing Power Whip yet, so I can't do that. So I just click Stealth Rocks as he also clicks Stealth Rocks, and I have nothing to worry about. My Mamoswine is safe. Would have been terrifying had I lost my Mamoswine turn 1 and lost my Koko and my Landorus check. Well, one of... for each of those. He leech spins me the following turn as I switch into Delmize, thinking he's going to go for a Gyro Ball. He doesn't. I'm going to catch up here because I'm falling behind. He clicks Leech Seed, shows Leech Seed, which is good to know. I just elect to spin here as he goes into... No, I click EQ here as he goes into his Alolan Sandslash, and he reveals to be Shuckle Berry Alolan Sandslash, which really didn't matter. I don't even think 2 EQs would have killed him here. It would have been close. But I click Rapid Spin here on his as he goes into Landorus. I'm not really worried about the possibility of him clicking like Icicle Crash. Oh no, I clicked Earthquake, my bad. I click Rapid Spin here on the knockoff, knowing it's coming, but knowing that I could take one because I think other than like Banded Landorus, I would have been fine there. I Rapid Spin, get the rocks away that he had just put up, and it's going pretty well at this point. I'm pretty positive he's going to click Knockoff again, even though it's not going to kill me. I like to switch anyways, because I don't really have anything to touch landers. I'm at -1 attack, and I have Gyro Ball, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, and Power Whip. Power Whip being the best option, but it wouldn't do shit. So I like to switch here, and I go into my Gastrodon, I believe. No, my Crobat, that's right, because I know Crobat's not going to take this too well, but at the same time, he's locked in a knockoff. He can't really do anything to me now, so he's going to be forced to switch. I click Roost here as he goes into his Sand Slash, and I just blow this thing away with Heat Wave this turn, revealing that I am Special Crobat. And his Sand Slash is out of the way. I don't know if that was his spinner or not, but if it was, well, I got his spinner out of the way right away. He goes into Coco here, and I'm not willing to take this risk this early in the match. I know that this is my best check to it is winning a speed tie, but I don't want to take that yet. So I go into my Delmise as he clicks Grass Knot, revealing Grass Knot, which is nice to know. But I lose my Delmise here on the Dazzling Gleam, which is no big deal. It really did its job. I had to take a knockoff, unfortunately, which would have been nice to keep it around, but once I took the knockoff, I knew I wasn't going to. So here it gives me an opportunity to go into Gardevoir, get my Mega Evolution off, and set up a sub because I'm pretty sure he's not going to try to attack me, because his best case scenario is he hits me with a Thunderbolt, and it does like... I didn't even actually run the calc here, but I was pretty sure I was going to take the Thunderbolt, okay, because I'm max HP. With just a little bit of special attack investment. Let me actually just check that. I'm kind of curious now. I did not run this calc during the game because I wasn't worried about it, but Thunderbolt would have been his best play here. Level 50. We are max HP. I think 68 in special attack. Nothing in defense, and max speed with a timid nature. And that is Coco. I actually even don't know what his... He was leftovers, I know that much. But other than that, I'm assuming he was max special attack. And I know he was max speed because that comes up later in the battle. Max speed, timid, I'm assuming because he was special. I want to see what a Thunderbolt would have done in electric terrain. Yeah, a Thunderbolt would have done half to me. So I elect to click Substitute here because if he switches, I'm in a great position. And if he doesn't switch and he clicks Thunderbolt on me, I'm still in a good position because I'm down to 25% health, but I'm behind a sub. And I can pretty much OHKO most variants of... well, depending on his spread, I could probably OHKO a Coco after rock damage. So he can't stay in here. He could break my sub, but he's going to be bringing his Coco down to like 10% health, which is not good. So I also chased his Electrical Surge, which didn't matter. But I Mega Evolve here as he goes into his Ferrothorn again. And I put up a sub, thinking this is a great position for me to be in because 2 Focus Blast kills max special defense, max HP Ferrothorn. So I click Focus Blast here. Wait for it. And I miss Focus Blast. First Focus Blast miss of the season. 1 for 1. He Gyro Balls me, breaks my sub, and I have to switch because Gyro Ball's going to blow me the fuck away. So I switch into my Gastrodon. No, my Victini, my bad. As he looks Gyro Ball again, it does 25%, which is about normal. And I just click Flare V-Create here because why the fuck not? It's going to blow something back. And he goes into his, whatever the hell this thing's called, Incineroar, and it does 46%, so that's the defensive Incineroar. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me pull that up. I did not do a lot of calcing in this match. I calced on the Ferrothorn, and that's pretty much it. I calced a lot from what he could do to my own team, but I didn't actually run calcs on his team. So let me actually... Hindsight is a beautiful thing. Incineroar... Level 50. Oh, he was definitely defensive. Oh, he was very, very max HP. Yeah, he was either I got a really low roll there, or he was like max HP with defense investment because the min roll there was 44.5. So anyway, I bring it down to 30%. It's now pretty much crippled for the match. It's not going to be taking many hits, which is really nice. I know the darkest Lariat is coming here, so I'm going to switch into Crobat, because I know I can take a hit, at least one hit. I don't have recovery back, unfortunately. No, I go into Gastrodon here because I know I can take a hit. That's right. So I go into Gastrodon because I know I can take a hit. It does about 50%, which is, once again, when I run that calc, because I actually saw 50% and didn't even think to calc because I knew I could take another hit. Wendy, where are you? There you are. Darkest Lariat. Oh, was he CB? Did I not realize he was running a CB Incineroar? Let me see. Yeah, I think this was CB Incineroar because that did a shit ton of damage. Yeah, that was a Banded Incineroar. I did not even realize that during the match, but I knew I could take another one after Leftovers recovery just barely by about 5%. Or by about 3% on a max roll. Max roll is 54. I'm going to be at about 56. So I take the hit. He has to switch because he's gonna lose his thing as Incineroar. If he doesn't, he goes into the fucking whatever this thing's called. What the hell are you called? I'm running, falling behind. Ferrothorn. I'm going for a Scald here, expecting the Ferrothorn to come in, hoping I get a burn because if he is packing Power Whip, he can't kill me with it then, which is really nice. I don't get the burn because fuck me. Here I just switch into my Crobat as I'm expecting the I don't remember what I was expecting here, actually. I just wanted to get Crobat in before he got a rock back up, I think. So I go into Crobat, forcing him out, and here comes the Speed Tie with the Tapu Koko. I'm just going to click Nasty Plot as he switches into his Koko, and now here comes a Speed Tie, which he wins, but he clicked Dazzling Gleam. I'm not entirely sure, looking back, why he clicked Dazzling Gleam there. Thunderbolt obviously wouldn't have worked on Gastrodon or Mamoswine, which were possible switches, and he tried to get me on the Grass Knot last time, but I switched into Delmise. I still think Grass Knot would have been the play here. At the very least, you either click Grass Knot or Thunderwave or Thunderbolt, because at this point he outspeeds my entire team, except I guess he wouldn't technically know if he outsped my Victini yet. I guess he wouldn't know he would know that he would definitely know that I was not Scarf Mamo, so yeah. I'm not entirely sure about that play. Dazzling Gleam was the safest to hit everything, but it wasn't going to do much to the rest of my team. And it didn't do anything to Crobat, which put him in a very tough spot. But he clicks Dazzling Gleam as I click Sludge Bomb and kill the Tapu Koko. That thing is out of the way. That is a huge threat, completely gone, which is nice to know. He brings in his Landers, which tells me this is Scarf Landers. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Wendy, my Gastrodon, and take this this Stone Edge, and it does jack shit because Wendy is a fucking goddess. So I just eat that Stone Edge up. It's going to force a switch, and I'm going to recover up to get my health back as he goes into his... No, I click Scald here to get the burn. And I think I do get the burn on this one. Yes, I do. So I burn the Ferrothorn. It turns out he didn't actually have Power Whip, as you'll find out. But I burn the Ferrothorn, which is huge. I can recover up now as he clicks Toxic, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does, revealing his fourth move, so he doesn't have Power Whip. And now I just go and switch into Crobat, I'm pretty sure, as he goes for his Leech Seeds. Yes. Am I right? Yes, I am. He misses his Leech Seeds, which is unfortunate, but not all that critical. It would have helped him to keep gaining his health back, but it wasn't really a big moment in the game. Here, I click Sludge Bomb, expecting the Landorus to come in because it is, I'm assuming at this point, Scarf Landorus. So I'm going to switch back into Wendy as he clicks Rock Slide again, and or Stone Edge again, my bad, and it does jack shit because Wendy's a goddess. And here, I don't make the play that I wanted to make, even though I should have. I should have gone into either Victini or Crobat, but the rock damage was not going to be worth that switch if he did just click Stone Edge again. So I click Ice Beam here. It was a chance to get the Landorus out of the way, and even if it wasn't a chance to get the Landorus out of the way, I was going to do damage to the Ferrothorn, which was okay with me. Here he clicks, I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball, expecting me to switch. No, he clicks Leech Seed again. Yeah. He lands at this time, which is not good for me because it does mean that this thing is going to be able to take 2 Earthquakes from me. And even if it wouldn't, it would kill me with Gyro Ball. Actually, it wouldn't because of the burn. Never mind. So here I switch back into Wendy as he goes for the Gyro Ball. No, he switches into the Landorus. Yes, expecting the Earthquake, I'm sure. And here I just fire off another Ice Beam after a long consideration because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do here. I was really, really conflicted. Or did I click Recovery here? No, I'm pretty sure I clicked Ice Beam. Yeah, no, I clicked Toxic, maybe expecting the Mega Blastoise to come in because I was really struggling with this Ferrothorn at this point. This thing put up way more of a fight than I thought it would because I couldn't just bring Victini in on it. So I fire off another Ice Beam as he goes for another Gyro Ball, maybe expecting either my Crobat or my Mamoswine to come in, which if it did, they would have blown back both of those. So my Ice Beam critted, which didn't really matter. It only, prevented his recovery a little bit. So I bring in Crobat here as he clicks Leech Seeds, which is not good for me, but it's not the worst thing in the world because I'm just going to click Heat Wave here and kill something basically, except for the Blastoise. But he elects to bring in his Choice Banded Incineroar, which is fine by me because my Heat Wave will kill it because of rock damage. And he doesn't get the recovery on the Leech Seed there, which is nice because now he just brings in his Landers. I'm going to click Roost here just in case he misses a Stone Edge or decides to not click Stone Edge or switch or something. He hits a Stone Edge, kills my Crobat, but Crobat got 3 kills, so what am I even caring about? He brings, it's Wendy versus Landorus. He obviously switches into his Ferrothorn, and I click Scald just to, get chip damage. I don't know why I clicked Scald. Ice Beam probably would have been a better play there, but who knows? Yeah, so I'm gonna keep firing off Ice Beams, just trying to sack my Gastrodon at this point because it's a lose-lose situation. I think I kind of forgot that he was burned during this battle because I was worried about taking a Gyro Ball, but I'm realizing now that this probably could have been a 4-0, but I really misplayed around this thing, so I probably fucked this up pretty bad. This was a lot long. This battle, I think, went on a lot longer than it had to. But now the, whatchamacallit, the thingamajigger is in range for an Earthquake, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and click Earthquake. As he goes into his Blastoise, which is not going to eat this Earthquake because it is not Mega Evolved yet. Does 55%. That's an adamant max attack Earthquake. There's a chance the outspeeds me here, but I'm still going to take my chance and try to kill him. And it turns out that he is not a max speed Blastoise, which is fantastic. So I killed the Blastoise. The Ferrothorn's super low, down to under 40%. My Earthquake is more than enough to kill at this range. And now he has nothing left but his Landorus, which is about 2% after rock damage. So it is the end of the match. I'm just going to click Ice Shard here, get it over with, and we pick up a clean 3-0 victory to start the season. Mamoswine and Crobat both picking up 3 kills apiece, which is fantastic. They're kind of the role players on this team, which is really funny that they're the ones that picked up all the kills when Mega Gardevoir and Victini picked up 0. I expected Crobat to put in massive work this week, and I was pretty sure, obviously, Mamoswine had a huge chance to, but I'm just really glad that they came through. Obviously, the speed tie play with Crobat was a risky one, but at that point, there was no reason for me to take an unnecessary Thunderbolt or Grass Knot on anything else on my team, so I wasn't going to make that risk. Worst case scenario, I sack off the Crobat, go into Mega Gardevoir, and kill the Tapu Koko the following turn, so it was really not really that much of a risk. Sure, it would have been nice to be able to, kill something else with Crobat, and if I had lost Crobat, I wouldn't have been able to do that, but in the end, I'd still had Victini and a nearly, a 70% Mega Gardevoir, so I wasn't that worried about it. I realize now that I wasn't all that prepared for Koko, and I probably should have been a little bit more prepared, maybe pack a Scarfer next time. I didn't do that, maybe for the next time, I don't know. Also, having a Scarfer to outspeed max Scarf Landorus would also be nice, but I think the only mon on my team that can do that, at least viably, and do damage to Landorus is Special Victini, so maybe not do that. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass at this point. But we do pick up the clean, like I said, 3-0 victory, and we're starting off the season 1-0, which is fantastic, just like last season, although this time around, I didn't win it with luck. At least not that much luck. I missed a Focus Blast. I don't think it was luck. I could have made a lot of better plays. I didn't play nearly aggressively enough as I want to for future games, but anyways, yeah, that was the game. If you guys like the video and want to share your support, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, remember to subscribe and drop a stain. Don't forget to share, be sharing is caring. Follow me on Twitter because I do updates to stuff. Videos are coming out. It's good. You can contact with me, and sometimes it's kind of funny. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.